All right, so let's talk about the BP or batting practice fastball. So let's start with what we know about holding a baseball to throw it the hardest possible way. So that's basically our typical fastball grip, whether we're going two seam or whether we're going four seam. There's a way that the body, the anatomy is built to that we hold this fastball in a certain way to provide the strongest possible grip with the least amount of friction, right? Obviously, we could get less friction if we hold it like this, but we wouldn't be a strong grip, right? And then conversely, the way to hold it the weakest would really be a palm ball. So right in the middle of the hand, wrapping it like this, which was kind of the original changeup way back in the day. No wrist snap or no finger snap, no levers, and then a lot of friction. So the BP fastball idea is to basically take whether you throw a two seamer or a four seamer and just weaken the grip. By widening your fingers, you weaken the grip. So the same thing could be done if you're throwing a four seamer, you're just going to widen the grip. If you want to set it further back in your hand to choke it a little bit, to again, more friction and less ability to have levers, that could work for you. You could add an additional finger on it to slow it down, almost sort of a change up, if you will, but still with the fastball mindset and the fastball concept. So the idea of this pitch, I always use this example. It may be goofy, hopefully not, but let's say it's me, 56-year-old, and I got to face Shohei Ohtani. Okay. I'm lefty, he's lefty, so he's probably in trouble. But so 0-0 count. Let's say I throw a fastball off the plate, see if I can get him to go for it. He takes it for ball one. Now I come back and I try to go fastball up and in off the plate to see if I can kind of get him off the barrel, right? So it's 2-0. I don't want to walk him. What are my options on a 2-0 count? Well, I could just spin a get me over breaking ball, but he's Shohei Ohtani. He's probably seen a million of them in his life. He would take that get me over breaking ball and probably hit it a gazillion feet. I could also throw a changeup. If I have great command of my changeup, absolutely could work. But if I don't, and let's say I miss the changeup down, now I'm 3-0. So the idea of throwing a BP fastball is now instead of me throwing, say, 85, now it's going to be, I don't know, 79, 80, 81. It's going to have a good chance of being a strike because it's a comfortable grip, and I'm going to just throw it low in the zone. And what I'm hoping is that his eyes light up that a fastball is coming from this old, gray bearded guy, and he's going to try to jack one, and he's just going to be out in front enough to ground the ball, roll over to second base or first base, or hit a weak pop up somewhere. So the BP fastball is used all the time. You could even do a little Google research, look at 𝐼𝐶_'s BP fastball, talks about how that was a huge pitch for him too. So I hope you really try it out. Certainly try it out in a live situation, meaning like off, on the field live, but not a game situation. Try it in bullpens, use a pocket radar gun, and see what kind of effect that you get, and ultimately see if it's a pitch that makes sense in your arsenal. All right, thank you.